Yo, what's up, everybody? See, I wasn't gonna do a video, but I said, hey, I ain't doing nothing else. And then plus, I heard some disturbing news from one of them YouTubers out there. Uh, I kind of don't want to say his name, but I kind of do because I really don't give a fuck. But I'm pretty sure the reason why this person is making videos like the way they are is because they want the people to go out there and click and either dislike the video or not. But let's get on to it. All right. Oh boy, Khabib, but yeah, choked out Conor McGregor. I believe that's his. I don't know if it's his first time. Well, sorry. I know that's at least two times he's been choked out before. But Conor McGregor didn't have a choice in fighting Khabib because that fight was ordered by the UFC. And I believe around the same time that's when Nate Diaz was very pissed off that he didn't get the fight. But Conor McGregor still got the fight with all the shit that's been going on surrounding Conor McGregor and his damn near I believe at that time he had a year off from boxing. I mean from UFC. He hasn't fought in like a year, and and then Nate Diaz was you had Dana White calling out Nate Diaz for not fighting, but Nate Diaz couldn't fight because he was tied up in litigation. But what's his name? That fat fuck, whatever, Dana White made it seem like it was all Nate Diaz's fault, but it wasn't. And Dana White knew that Nate Diaz couldn't fight because he was in litigation, but Dana White still was making it seem like that wasn't the case. It was something else. He made it seem the reason why, I believe it was, Nate Diaz being all disgruntled and everything like that. And, the shit that comes out of his mouth and him saying that he won't fight this person or that person, which never had happened, but that's basically Dana White used Nate Diaz's character against himself and made Nate Diaz just look bad and made it look like he was ducking fighters and stuff like that. But Nate Diaz has never been known to duck a fighter, so I don't understand why would Dana White do that. I mean, I kind of do understand why we would do that. Just like the same way that I understand the reason why he gave a guy that had a year and some change off from UFC to fight in a title fight, his first fight back. So, you can say whatever you want to say, but this is what happened. Okay. And also, this whole Khabib thing and Conor McGregor, the UFC knew this shit was going to happen. And the reason why I say the UFC knew this shit was going to happen is they play naive or dumb, or they just dumb. But they knew this shit was going to happen, I think. That's the reason why I think they knew that was because they knew that Conor McGregor was talking about old boy's daddy, talking about old boy's religion, and then also saying that he's in cahoots with murderers and dictators and whatnot, And so why wouldn't he, think about beating that ass? There's one thing on this earth that I have learned is out of one thing. You don't talk about a Muslim's religion, especially an Arab. You don't talk about their religion because they gonna get theirs. They gonna get theirs one way or the other. It's either when it comes between religion and you loud talking their religion, it's either the ass or the cash. So the UFC knew that shit was gonna happen. They knew that shit was gonna pop off like that, and I think they did what they could. As far as security wise, I think they did what they could, but I think that whether or not they had enough security or not, they knew that somebody's collar was going to get snatched up. Somebody's collar was going to get yoked. It's going to get stretched out. at the end of that night. What else we got? Yeah, okay. This is what I wanted to talk about, but all that other stuff was just, and just like this is just all my opinions and my thought. But this is a fact right here. Fucking Eddie Hearn, that Matchroom Boxing employee, does not dictate out of whom and Wilder's team that he conducts business with when it comes to the negotiations for the Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight. That's point blank period. You don't get to dictate who you do business with. And then you got these cats out here that's saying Eddie Hearn removes Shelly Finkel from the Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua negotiations. Get the fuck out of here. He don't, like I said, he don't get to dictate shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could sit up over there and you could say, we're going to give you a 15 flat rate offer, no rematch clause, blah, blah, whoop de whoop whoop. But guess what? Deontay Wilder could always just say no. That's the only shit you could dictate is the contract. But the other side could always say fucking no. Now, what else I got? Yeah. And these YouTubers are sitting out there still living in the past. Even though we all know why Deontay Wilder did not accept that fucking lopsided contract. And let me tell you something. Eddie Hearn has said from day one that this was going to be a 2-fight deal or whatever the case may be. They got to fight twice. But the whole thing about it is, Deontay Wilder does not have no rematch clause. There's no sense of saying this is going to be a 2-fight fucking deal when if the judges if it goes to unanimous decision, or I mean if it goes to a decision and the judges give it to fucking Anthony bootlicking Joshua like they always do over there in the UK, anything that goes, it don't even have to be a close fight. All they got is they've been handing out decisions. So if that was to happen, it's not like Deontay Wilder could get that rematch immediately. It's dictated on when Matchroom Boxing wants to give it back to him. That's the kind of deal that Eddie Hearn is fucking doing. He's not doing no fucking rematch clauses. He's trying to give Deontay Wilder some shit. Okay, we'll fight you this time, but then the next time we got this 2-fight deal, but basically means is we fight you when we fucking feel like it. When it fits our fucking schedule. That's what it will be. That's why you gotta watch Eddie Hearn. It's not like as a lot of people think that a 2-fight deal and a rematch clause is the same thing. It's not. Shoot, it's not. Unless you put in there in writing that is immediate rematch. I don't want to hear it. It's only fair. 2 champions, 2 biggest names in boxing. I mean, in heavyweight boxing right now, the 2 biggest fucking names in heavyweight boxing. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to give a dude an improved offer, and then y'all fucking got this dude over there talking about, oh, yeah, the dude from Fight Hype. The Fight Hype is a Fight Hype interview when Eddie Hearn basically danced around the question. Improved offer. If you're going to send Deontay Wilder's team an improved offer, what is it? What is your so-called improved offer? Mr. Eddie Hearn? Look, if you know that Deontay Wilder, Shelly Finkel, and everybody, and Lou DiBella and everybody on that side of the thing don't want to fucking talk to you because you ain't giving out nothing serious. You're not bringing out a serious offer. You keep fucking playing these games. If I was Eddie Hearn, I would have said, hey man, 40%. I would have put it out in the media like, hey, this is what we offering, 40%, blah, blah, woo, woo, woo. But he's not going to do that because he's offering some bullshit. What the percentage he's probably offering is the equal to or less than $15 million. He's offering the same, and then earlier, they're not even alluded the same shit he said fucking like 6 months ago. 2-fight fucking deal. Is that an immediate rematch, like I said? Or is that when we fucking get to it, or when we fucking feel like giving you a rematch, we'll call you? Like, come on, bruh. And then back to this sorry ass YouTuber. This dude says the same shit over and over and over again in every one of his videos. He bringing up the old shit. The Deontay Wilder asked for $50 million. I mean 50%. Even if he asked for fucking 50%, you could have said 32, 35. You could have said something else. At least that's a starting point from being fucking a shyster. You know what I'm saying? This idiot is like, oh, you know, Frank Warren was in there, and Frank Warren had the $50 million. It wasn't from Al Heyman and them, it's from fucking Frank Warren and BT Sports. The reason why Frank Warren was on there, because Frank Warren wanted the fucking Anthony Bootlick and Joshua versus Deontay Wilder fight on BT Sports. It can't be on fucking BT Sports, you fucking idiot. The only way it could be on BT Sports is if Sky Sports allows it to. You fucking idiot. That's the only way it could be on BT Sports. And what makes you think that Frank Warren didn't have the fucking golden key to get it on BT Sports? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Sky Sports, take this cut and let's get the refs. Because we about to get this money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this dude does not fucking think. He says same shit. And then he's alluding to that Shelly Finkel has sabotaged the Anthony Bootlick and Joshua versus Deontay Wilder fight because Eddie Hearn refuses to call the man by his fucking name. This dude believes that Shelly fucking Finkel is mad at Eddie Hearn, and he fucking diabolically put a monkey wrench in the fight plans. This dude is a fucking joke. Like, he has no fucking... The only thing he could bring up that makes sense to him on why Shelly Finkel don't like Eddie Hearn, that Shelly Finkel would throw a monkey wrench and fucking a multi-million-dollar fucking fight, is because he calls him Shelly Winkle. That's the only thing this motherfucker could come up with. This dude is a load of shit. And then he keeps bringing up the old myth that, oh shit, Shelly Finkel said that Deontay Wilder's just a baby and he shouldn't be rushed. Look, Shelly Finkel said that shit. Deontay Wilder didn't say that. Let's talk about what words that have came out of grown men's mouth. Do you want to talk about how fucking Eddie Hearn keeps getting caught in the lie? Do you want to talk about how Anthony fucking Joshua said that his whole fucking career is planned out? Like, he basically said, I'll fight motherfucking Wilder when I'm ready. When it's best for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that. But you will ignore that. But you will bring up the words that came out of somebody else's fucking mouth, not from the fucking horse. The horse said, I'm ready to run, bitch. But the jockey's like, yeah, I don't think he's ready, and blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. That don't mean the jockey is fucking right. That don't mean the horse handler is fucking right. Because motherfuckers get shit wrong every motherfucking day. Every motherfucking day. Damn near almost every fight Deontay Wilder had, people were out there saying that he gonna lose. He gonna get his ass kicked. Blasey windmill this. Look at his little legs. Blasey blah. He too dark to be a boxer. And motherfuckers still was getting their ass whooped. Proving motherfuckers wrong time, and the WBC didn't even want him to be the champ. You can't say that the WBC wanted Deontay Wilder to be the champ. They didn't. Shit. Now that he's there, they stuck with the motherfucker. Knocking niggas out left and right. That's right. Look, this is how dumb this motherfucker is. This motherfucker said that fucking Eddie Hearn is going to go to Joe Diaz and fucking Al Heyman, which is not going to fucking happen. Let me tell you why it's not going to happen. Because Al Heyman is a fucking advisor. And Al Heyman is smart enough to not let you motherfuckers ruin his shit. Because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to set him up. They're trying to set Al Heyman up. And you don't even know how fucking Eddie Hearn trying to set him up. You don't even know. You're just out there flapping at the gums. And let me tell you something. Everybody that's surrounded by fucking Deontay Wilder works for him. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody around Deontay Wilder works for him. Everybody. Shelly Finkel, Joe Diaz, Lou DiBella, Al Heyman, all them cats work for him. Now let's talk about AJ. That sold out nigga. That house boy. That motherfucker been buck broken by Eddie Hearn. Shit, every Sabbath. But anyways, that motherfucker Anthony Joshua is owned by Matchroom Boxing. He can't go nowhere. He can't do nothing. He can't fight. He probably can't do shit without fucking going through Eddie and Barry Hearn. Yeah, that's right. He can't do shit. Master, may I have some more porridge, please, Master? Yeah, that's Anthony bootlicking Joshua right there. He can't do a goddamn thing. Crybaby ass bitch. And this is my last thing. This is how I know this fucker's a liar. Yeah, that's right. Sporting Icon's a fucking... this dude is a liar. Let me tell you why he's a liar. This dude said that this is how you know something is wrong. When you agree to terms, and then when they send in a contract and when you decline it, there's something wrong. Look, you big dummy. You fucking said that if Matchroom Boxing would have agreed to that $50 million, like Shelly Finkel wanted them to, like Deontay Wilder wanted them to, which is to agree to the $50 million before y'all could go sit at the fucking table and give out some crumpets and tea. That agreeing to it will make will bind Matchroom to the fight legally. That's what you dumbasses said. But now look, you basically fucking contradicted yourself. You and Eddie Hearn is one and the same. Matter of fact, you probably work for Eddie Hearn right now. Shit. You know what? On that note, I'm about. Shout outs to the LDBC and everybody stay sucker free.